For more than a century, it was believed the Titanic had already told us everything. But nearly 4,000 meters down, a beam finds steel, and the hull answers with an ancient crack. Nothing will be forced, only light and proof of what the ocean kept. Before we reveal what lies beyond the valuables door's fissure, like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell. The next pass of light may change everything. Nearly 4,000 meters down, we advance slowly. The bow yields to the beam, and the silence weighs. The hull creaks, reminding us of limits. We search for reinforced crates and seals, touching nothing. Each image is proof, each meter a debt. We descend to the ship's heart. Luggage, safes, and letters. We look for marks of value, reinforcements, seals, numbers. The hull groans and we remember the limits. Raking light, zero contact. If it shines, it's a clue. If it's paper, it's memory. Every record is proof of what the sea kept. Luxury still glints beneath the rust. Crystal endures, porcelain whispers crests, silver darkens with elegance. We smell the past with light. Flacons, cases, small symbols of a great life. We do not touch, we only see. What gleams here isn't just wealth, it's presence. Here, luxury became silence. Stiff carpeted corridors, noble doors, rooms that keep choices. We look for monograms, metals, private boxes. Gold gleams, but names speak. We touch nothing. Raking light, mechanical breathing, respect. Each object is a clue. Each clue, a story. In the hold, order turned to ruin. Rows of crates, thick angle irons, worn seals. We search for logic. Weight marks, numbers, insurance stamps. The hull groans. We answer calmly. What glitters can deceive, but the pattern does not. Here, wealth is series, not single piece. Here, time kept more than metal. The lid yielded to a century and reveals boxes, stiff silk, restrained glints. We open nothing. Light, recording, respect. The hull groans and we answer calmly. If there is value, it is visible. If there is history, it remains whole. What shines speaks names. Engraved plates, crests, papers that crossed a century of water. Silver darkens, the seal endures. Leather keeps memories. We open nothing. Light, angle, patience. If there is treasure, it begins with what tells who owned it. Beneath the deck, the structure speaks in codes: thick reinforcements, double doors, cargo rails. Where metal is denser, history weighs more. We don't force passage, we read signs. If valuables crossed here, they left patterns. Raking light, silence, and patience. If you're enjoying this, follow, like, comment, and share so more people can see this story. Deeper down, the ship grows dense. Heavy beams, overlapping plates, dust that does not forget. We follow fall trails, marks, dents, the track of crates. The silence weighs like metal. We don't force passage, raking light, patience. If there was a protected sector, everything points there. When cargo has value, metal speaks. Plates, initials, serial numbers. English and French share the edges. Insurance stamps persist under rust. We open nothing, we read. If gold is silent, logistics confesses. Here, the clue is more precious than the shine. Titanic's mail sleeps here. Royal Mail sacks, leather tags, worn stamps. White Star Line still speaks in the metals. If gold is weighty, the word weighs more. Notes, promises, farewells. We do not touch. We illuminate, and we let the ship say the names. Luxury shrinks with time. Brooches, chains, gilded clasps. The shine survives beneath slime and rust. We look for marks, crests, goldsmiths. We don't open, we don't collect. Only light, angle, and patience. If wealth whispers, it's here, between stiff silk and fine metal. The ship speaks when it creaks. Pressure stitches the night and undoes rivets. We stop, listen, and give space. History first, then the image. The path of valuables continues, but only if the structure consents. To retreat is also respect and proof. The trail tells the fall. Plates, crate corners, brass fittings. We follow the track like reading a scattered inventory. The deeper it gets, the heavier the silence. We don't touch, only light and patience. If there were valuables, the current carried them this way. The trail opens onto a bed of glints, tired gold, noble silver, stones that still breathe light. Not myth, remnants of wealthy lives scattered across the Atlantic night. Lined little boxes, grouped wedding bands, loose sovereigns, an enamel brooch that still calls a name. A gilded frame flickers like a stubborn memory. If fortune whispers, here it speaks, and leaves proof. We reach the ship's vault. Double doors, thick crossbars, English and French engraved by time. Light slips through cracks, and the dark returns glints, gilded clasps, case corners, metal that keeps names. We force nothing. We record. If fortune sleeps here, today it breathes in our light. Value also lives in letters, tiny hallmarks, almost intact crests, insurance stamps that resist the salt. Gold speaks through marks, silver confesses through assays, dates, initials made to last. Bilingual plates, serial numbers, the white star initials at the steel's edge. Logistics confirms the gleam. Beside the doors, the folded seal and the punched ticket close the cargo's route. Nothing moves but water, only proof, engraved in metal, that fortune passed here. The famous rooms still breathe in the dark. The staircase became a shaft. The dining saloon a forest of pillars. The Turkish bath keeps its tiles. The fumoir preserves its crests. The Marconi room holds the last call for help. In the purser's office, grill and deep drawer watch over valuables. Between ruin and luxury, the light reads names, and the ship confirms them. The light falters, the void tightens. We keep what we saw, gold, cases, marks, and breathe in mechanical silence. Less power, more care. The hull groans like an ancient warning. Stabilizing is also preserving the find. We will return to the doors with the right light. We return to the doors. Light enters and luxury answers. Gilded clasps, lined cases, wedding bands, coins, fine stationery. An inventory in the dark. We open nothing. We only measure with light, keeping proof. Here, fortune breathes quietly. So do we. If you're enjoying this, follow, like, comment, and share, so more people can see this story. Gold shines, but the plate proves it. Series, initials, insurance. The Titanic speaks in numbers. English and French share the metal. We read without touching, breaking light and patience. Between the doors and the purser's counter, logistics confesses what was kept. Valuables, names, destination. Gold tells of valuables. Paper tells of destinies. Photographs that still draw faces. Letters with broken seals. Notes in crooked hands. Luxury becomes memory when the name survives. We do not touch. Only light and silence. The Titanic whispers stories that never arrived. We arrange the find like mapping a route. Doors, plate, series, seal, cases, coins, rings, paper. Each shot confirms the previous. Nothing moves but time. Light measures, dust writes. If fortune needs proof, the Titanic offers it, piece by piece, without touch. We return to the doors with more precise light. We look for intact hinges, crossbars, rings, and safe gaps. No force, only reading and angle. Inside, cases, rings, coins, and sleeping metal corners. We record routes for light to enter and points of risk. If there is access, let it be without wounding history. Light weighs more, and the finds answer. Stacked bands, tired coins, brooches that still call by name. We do not touch. We only see and prove. The Titanic yields what it hid. Metal that shines and history that burns. Each shot confirms the last. Gold breathes in the darkness. Rings, coins, brooches, watches. The Titanic kept it, and the sea signed it. We open nothing. We only prove with light. Our route ends here. Doors, plate, series, seal, and the gleam that survived the cold. The rest is silence and proof.